Oh, hello there. Welcome to the end of year Roundup thingy, or whatever the heck you want to call it. I wasn't sure if I should upload this on the main channel or PieDragon PSP Dragon, but well, I decided on wherever you're seeing it right now in the end. Yeah, I haven't decided as of the time I'm recording this. But I guess I just figured it would be fun to end the year with looking back on what happened this year. What kind of content, quote unquote, we uploaded. I uploaded. And you consumed. Well, you may or may not have consumed. Let me just have a slurp of tea here. Ah, yes. Warm. Warm enough to enjoy. So here we are. Not everything you're seeing here was this year, but there was a lot. These three weren't this year. But, well, starting off on the main channel, of course, we had, well, Geneforge 2 started last year, obviously, but we had most of it this year. Like, yeah, like a good 3/4 of it. A lot of it. That was a good long adventure, wasn't it? Some good old CRPG. What does the C stand for? Just computer, isn't it? Isn't everything a computer? Not if it's a physical RPG. Physical. Yeah, that was good. Which of course got replaced with E7. Where's that? There it is. Which is still currently going on. All uploaded already, 50 parts in total, so that's almost over. That'll be ending in, well, the first weekend of the new year. Just after Ion Fury finishes, basically. Sort of, almost. Well, the weekend after that. But the first playthrough of this year, I guess, was Dark Void. Yes, that silly third-person, mildly janky, mildly generic third-person shooter with a jetpack. Yeah, that was alright, I guess. I don't remember if the playthrough was particularly enjoyable, but it was short, in case you're interested. But yeah, I guess this is, I'm just kind of doing this in case, like, maybe you'll see some things in this video that you didn't know I uploaded. Maybe it slipped past your radar, and now you'll see it and be like, oh heck yeah, I want to watch that. So, yeah. Then, of course, Doom Eternal. You see, the thing about Doom Eternal is pretty good. There's just a lot of crap in it. It's that game where they threw in everything including the kitchen sink. This playthrough of it, I enjoyed it like the most that I have before. Like, this is like my third time playing through the game. If you want to see a blind playthrough of this, that was uploaded over on my live stream channel, PieceOfPie Live. That was on PS4 though, so the quality isn't quite as good. Because, I don't know, just the videos weren't as good then, and for the first few levels of the game on that I had weird colorblind mode on, and it just looked strange. But yeah, the main campaign plus the DLCs. Did not enjoy DLC 2 particularly much this time around, especially the final boss, but other than that, I think this entire time through was my favourite time playing the game. Like, I had the most fun playing through it during this playthrough. I got used to some of the annoyances like the Marauder, even if I do still hate him. But I still think that game has just far too much going on in it. Too many gimmicks, and I don't like the direction they were taking the game. But still, good fun game, and I think that was a good playthrough of it, if you're interested. Blood Rain. I've been intending to play and record that for a long time. Finally got around to it. It was alright. A good bit of janky silliness. Certainly didn't love it, but, you know, you gotta love a good bit of sassy vampire lady, ain't you? Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them soon. Sooner or later, whatever he says. Warhammer 40k. Space Marine! So I'm supposed to be describing these games, aren't I? Hello Bob. I mean hello, I'm Bob. No, you're gone now. Bob trying to come out for the new year. Let me just wash him down with some tea. Go away, Bob. Yeah. Space Marine. third-person hack-and-slash thingy. Very satisfying, very fun. Shorter than I would have liked, but the ending was kind of shite though. But basically my only real experience with Warhammer right here. I can't say I'm particularly interested in Warhammer even after this, but it was a fun game. Oh, there's the DLCs in its own separate playlist for some reason. Probably don't really need that playlist, do I? Whatever though. Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap. It doesn't even feel like long ago that was uploaded. When was that? 6 months ago already? Yeah, very short little, pretty difficult, semi kind of Metroidvania. Yeah, I guess it counts as a Metroidvania platformer. Believe it's a remake of an old game. Yeah, that's alright. Nothing really to write home about. But if you like platformers, I guess it's worth it. Haha, Alien Rage. Yes. Yeah, that was interesting, wasn't it? No, not really. I don't know, maybe the playthrough was enjoyable. I wish I remembered more my feelings on the playthroughs that I've done, so I could recommend watching them or not. But yeah, an FPS that kind of sold itself on going back to the roots of FPS or something. But no, it was very much not that. Repetitive areas and stuff, kind of weird AI. You die very quickly. Yeah, I can't say I particularly care for that game very much. I didn't hate it, it didn't go too badly, but yeah, I don't think I would want to play that again. But if you need more FPS, as if anyone would need more FPS on my channel, God, just look at it all. Look at it all, a medieval dusk. Yeah, there's plenty of it. The Momodora series, 1, 2 and 3 and Reverie Under the Moonlight. This isn't exactly in the order they were uploaded, of course. It's the order of, like, at the top here is whenever the playlists were updated last. So the most recently updated playlists. But yeah. Oh dear, spoilers here. Look, there's one part in Jazz Jackrabbit here. It's the Christmas special. Why would he make a playlist for it if it's just going to be one video? Well, it's pretty obvious though. I'm gonna do a playthrough of the first main game, aren't I? I've made a playlist of it. I think I even said I was going to. But yeah, that's been recorded already. I won't spoil everything that's coming up in the new year though. I've probably got like at least half the year recorded already. Maybe even more than that. But yeah, Momodoras. The first 3 games, I think the first 2 were free. The third one wasn't. But yeah, kind of more Metroidvania things that get a bit more elaborate as they go along. Yeah, pretty good. Challenging things, but not immensely so. Not so much that it peed me off. Yeah, I enjoyed them. I think my enjoyment of them increased as I went along the series as well, especially Reverie Under the Moonlight. Good stuff. Ys 7. Ah yes. Probably the final Ys game that you'll see on this channel, maybe. I don't know. I might do a replay of Ys 8 on this channel at some point, because I live streamed that when I first played through it. And that was some years ago now. 3 or 4 years ago? It must have been. And I went through so many microphones throughout that playthrough, and I skipped a lot of side quests on the stream. I did a lot of them off camera. So that might be worth replaying and doing as a weekend playthrough at some point. But until then, yeah, Ys 7. Tied for my favourite Ys game alongside Origin, I think. Finally got around to it. When you're seeing this, it's not finished yet, but it will be next weekend, as I said earlier. Yeah, good stuff. JRPG goodness. Omen Sight, another game by the people who made Stories, Path of Destinies. Yeah, isometric, top-down like... Well, top-down is isometric, isn't it? Redundancy. It was alright. Time travel shenanigans. Not something that's really going to stick in my memory, but it was fun enough. I don't think the playthrough was particularly interesting though, because there was a lot of like repetition, I guess, going through the same areas. I think the stories even had a bit more variety than it, but yeah, it was alright. Yeah. Doom RPG. How weird that I was able to do this. someone like reverse engineered the game or something and made it playable in their own engine or something like that. I'm not sure exactly. I've forgotten how it worked, but yeah, that was quite recent. Good quick little bit of fun. Very easy. I wish I could do Doom RPG 2 as well, but that's on iOS. And I don't know a way to emulate iOS games. I have it, I've played through it before on my iPhone, I guess it was back then. And I still have it now, but I don't think it runs anymore, because the version updates and they haven't updated the game to work on the newer versions. Same with Doom 3 Resurrection, I think, which is like a touchscreen on rails shooter thingy. Obviously touchscreen. We're talking about iOS here. Yeah, it's a shame. Never finished that one. Red Faction Armageddon. Now we're getting to the end of the year already. How has it only been that many games throughout this year? Like 5, 10, like 12 games. It's like one game a month somehow. I don't know. Maybe there's some lurking down here somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, look at the thumbnails for Alien Breed last year. This is like the worst thumbnail I've ever done. Look at this thing. What is that? Just a badly drawn head. Badly drawn me head. Ugly. Yeah, the quality of my art varies. Yeah, Red Faction Armageddon. That was a good one. Good fun. Satisfying. Building destruction at its finest. Wouldn't mind playing that again someday. Obviously it hasn't been that long since I played it. I don't know, I probably recorded it like a year ago to when I uploaded it, but yeah, good fun. And I think the playthrough was enjoyable too. And of course, Ion Fury, which is over by the time you're seeing this. Just finished, basically. I think I'm uploading this on the 31st of December. In fact, yes, it finished this very day. Just earlier this day, I do believe, if you're seeing this on the 31st. That was a good game. I was complaining a lot during it though, because like build engine, I've got a bias against build engine, so I automatically had some oh here we go, get ready for some build engine crap. But no, overall it was good. Not perfect, kind of a lot of annoying stuff in it, but it was good, decent fun. And there you go. Of course we had the Christmas specials. In fact, where is the Christmas specials playlist? Why is that not up here? Maybe it is ordered in like when the playlists were made. Oh yeah, I guess so. Last video added. Yeah, there you go. That's more like it. I guess holiday specials, yeah. Did a few snap maps here and there. Random stuff. Yeah. Live stream highlights. But yeah, of course, plenty of Doom, Quake and Proteus maps throughout the year. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think this was even an option before. Organising the playlists by newest made. Speaking of ordering things, oh look what YouTube have done. Remember when you could sort playlists by like oldest first? Nope, just recently uploaded and popular now. So you can't easily find what my oldest video was anymore. That's cool, isn't it? Well done, YouTube. Another feature nobody asked for. As in removal of a feature. Well, I guess that wraps it up for this channel. So let's take a peek over on Piece of Pie Live. What did you do? What did we do on live stream this year? Because I don't know. I imagine more people probably still watch the main channel rather than YouTube. I'm not really sure. Plenty of people do watch the... Wait, did I say rather than YouTube? I mean rather than live streams. But I don't know. Plenty of people do regularly hang out on the streams as well. So if anyone's watching this and wasn't aware of all my live stream shenanigans, let's have a peek, shall we? Chrono Trigger was already last year. That was a lovely adventure to re-experience. Hadn't played that in like 20 years. Amazing game, Chrono Trigger. But that was last year, so we're not talking about that. Yes, we kicked off this year with uploading anyway. I streamed Near Replicant last year, but it was uploaded this year. Yeah, all the archives on this channel are like months later than they were streamed, so I can't really talk as easily for what I streamed this year. Well, no, I could actually, I suppose, afterwards anyway. But yeah, that was long. Lots of replaying, unfortunately, because you have to go through it multiple times to get all the endings, but it was quite a memorable adventure. We did a replay of Mank Note 2, which was utter cringe, but I've been meaning to do it for a long time, one of my old games. The mega random one. Ha, lol funny random, you know, that style. Nosferatu, The Wrath of Malachi, very janky, but unexpectedly fun. Not unusually, but yeah, just unexpectedly. Tried that on one of the Trying Various Games streams, which are always fun, in which I try various games. Surprise, surprise. Yes, also this year, went through a bunch of Metroid. Metroid Zero Mission, AM2R, Super Metroid, and Metroid Fusion. The first times I'd played all of them, although I had played some amount of Super Metroid like in my mid-teens 20ish years ago, but I never got far in it. But now I've gone through 4 Metroid games. Still planning to do Metroid Prime at some point, maybe in the new year. At some point. Don't know, hopefully. But yeah, those are good. Super Metroid, well, I'm not sure which was my least favourite. Like, I think Zero Mission was my favourite, because it was like made later so the controls were refined and stuff. AM2R, a little weird in terms of like the way it's designed and stuff, but good stuff. Fusion felt weird. Fusion felt like sort of the black sheep of the ones I've played. Didn't feel like the other games, but yeah, they were all good fun. Super Metroid was just a bit like, it felt like its age, its time a bit. Like it was the first one where they really started expanding the mechanics a bit in a way. So it had a bit of jank there, but very good. I can see why it's so beloved. Overlord, finally got around to playing that this year, or was it last year? I don't remember. But whatever. Sort of RPG-ish thing where you command a group of surprisingly cute goblins. Goblins usually aren't particularly cute, are they? They're like gross, ugly things, but they're pretty cute in Overlord. They exhibit kobold-like behaviour, which I always like. Stupid little things! Yeah, whatever that was supposed to be. Yep, probably get around to Overlord 2 someday. Maybe the new year as well. Ah yes. Who could forget? Elden Ring. Needs no explanation really, does it? Came out this year. Absolutely amazing. Love it. I think Bloodborne is still my favourite From Software game, but this was just great. Towards the end of the game there were some arsehole bosses. Don't worry, I'm not going to spoil anything in case you haven't seen or played it yourself yet, but I mean, let's be honest here, who hasn't seen or played it yet? Really. But yeah, some of the bosses towards the end I didn't enjoy as much, but 98% of the game, I would say, was like top quality stuffage. Very good. Full first time playthrough there, in case you want to see that. Basically doing 100% of the game except some quest lines that I like missed out on, got locked out of, because I missed vital steps or whatever. And probably missed some other items in the world, but yeah. There's Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, just a short thing, sort of a prequel to Metal Gear Solid 5 I believe it is, which I'll probably get around to trying maybe this year as well, I'm not sure. I'm not too interested in Metal Gear Solid 5, I guess. I'm curious what it's going to be like, but like it's very different from my Metal Gear Solid. You know, it goes open world, hasn't got David Hayter. But, you know, I'm going to be open-minded to it as a game. We'll see what it's like. These two, I don't know, oh yeah, these are just, I just decided to combine all 3 Spyro remakes and Crash remakes into their own playlists. Those were like years and years ago. When were they? God, 5 years? And 4 years, what the hell? How has it been that long already? time. I hate it. Yeah, those were ages ago. But yeah, I did do those in case you missed them. Dungeon of Dragon Knight. Sort of a, well, Legend of Grimrock. Chinese Legend of Grimrock, I believe it is. I think it was made in China. It was something. Got some bad translations in there. Some amusingly bad translations. But not quite as good as Grimrock, but I got through it. It was decent enough. Elderborn. First person melee combat. Unfortunately very short, but very good. If you haven't seen Elderborn and you like first person stuff, if you like Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, check out this game please. Very good. Please make Elderborn 2, whoever it was that made that, I forgot. And yeah, Quake mods, some Mufgeb game there, and various other things, and currently being uploaded. Is it done by the time you see this? Not quite, no, still going on, but almost. Blade of Darkness. Very old, well I guess early 3D stuff. Probably 2000s, early 2000s. Janky third person combat thingy. Very good game, I loved that. But the combat is very awkward. But that's not all. Currently, you know, this is just what's been archived so far. We haven't gotten to like uploading what I have been doing most recently yet. What else we got here? You can't see it obviously, but there's lots of Doom stuff, Doom Megawads mods that I haven't uploaded yet, obviously. That stuff's always going on. Penumbra Necrolog and The Evil Within. 2 horror games that I did throughout October last year, or yeah, this year, 2022. Tried to do some spoopy stuff for Halloween. Both of them didn't really end up quite living up to expectations. I got through them both, but Evil Within was like very much outstayed its welcome, and I was miserable for most of the game, honestly. Did not particularly enjoy that, but maybe you'll enjoy my suffering. The DLCs were alright though, I did those too. And yeah. And Penumbra Necrolog, like a fan-made sequel to Penumbra Black Plague. Been a while since we've seen that, hasn't it? If you've watched that. Good old horror game by Frictional, who made Soma and Amnesia. Did playthroughs of the Penumbra games probably way back in 2008 or 9. Oh my god. 15-ish years ago. Well, 14, 13, yeah, something like that. Ouch. Also Sonic Adventure DX, which was surprisingly I had a lot more fun with that than I expected. That was good. That was good fun. What else has been going on stream? Unreal. Recently went through Unreal again, played it on very hard difficulty, which was, it got a bit annoying towards the end. The second half of the game got a bit annoying, but the first half of the game was great fun, and the rest of it was still great fun. You know, it's Unreal. It was just wonderful to experience that game again, as it always is. Good old FPS, one of the bestest. And currently, while you're seeing this, going through Grandia HD, a JRPG, sort of kicking off JRPG year, as I'm calling it, I guess. Not that it's a particularly imaginative title, but in 2023 I'm planning to stream lots of JRPGs, probably only one going on at a time, while I do other stuff as well, like 1 or 2 days a week dedicated to a JRPG playthrough. But yeah, Grandia HD Remastered is the current one. Just over halfway through it now, I think. That's been going on since November, I do believe. And also just got a couple more chapters left in A Medieval, replaying that, which of course I've done a playthrough of on the main YouTube channel, PieceOfPieSoftware, some years ago. When was that? 2019 maybe? Yeah, going through that on Evil difficulty, the hardest one. And that's been fun. Good stuff. I do love some Medieval. And yeah, that just about wraps it up for that. just in case you love JRPGs, after I finish Grandia HD, which I imagine will still be in like, I don't know, February or something. Maybe end of February, early March, something like that, if I had to guess. Don't know. The one I'm planning to do after that is Breath of Fire 1 for the GBA, but with the SNES soundtrack because it's better quality and stuff. So yeah, good stuff all around. What else has been uploaded out of curiosity? Maybe a random Dragon Dream series, just the day I'm recording this, which is the 27th. I did another run of Christmas Nightmare, going through it with like all the modifiers on. Oh, it's not in there yet, obviously. Yeah, Doom stuff. In case you missed the Christmas streams, I replayed some old Christmas Doom stuff that I've done on the main channel before. God, hurry up and load, YouTube. Remember? Do you remember good old... oh right, it's not showing it. God. Good old H2H Xmas. That Christmas special. Also, Mass Mouthmas. Yes. But specifically, I replayed H2H Xmas, the Doom Megawad, using corruption cards, which is a mod that sort of... every new level, it adds a different effect. Like, imps shoot a barrage of 3 fireballs, or enemies... an enemy randomly teleports around the level, or, you know, one enemy is like a nuke, and when you kill it, it explodes, and you need to get away from it. Or, most unfortunately present in that playthrough, one enemy, when killed, creates a miasma on the floor, as in makes a large area of the floor toxic, which kind of ruined the playthrough, but yeah. That was a good memorable time at least. Good to play H2H Xmas again. And of course, trying various games, always going on in it just. Look at all these various games that I've tried, in which I briefly sample games to find out if I want to play them. We did lots of demos this year as well, and stuff. Yeah. Loads of stuff. Loads of little one-off things. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that just about wraps it up. I don't think I did an Area of Sorrow randomised run this year, did I? Oh yeah, I guess I did. Or, well, I uploaded it anyway. I probably streamed it last year. I don't remember when I usually do that. But no, I don't think I did one this year. Anyway, I guess that wraps it up. I can't think of anything else major. I've been working on Dragon Dreams: The Nightmare's Wake again lately. The third map for that is coming along quite nicely. The third of 10. Well, 8 I suppose, but 2 of them are like bonus maps. You'll see if that game ever gets finished, hopefully it does. It better do. I've put far too much work into it. But yeah, I guess that's it for the end of year roundup. And well, that just about wraps it up for another year, I guess. Yes, in fact it does. This is the last video being uploaded this year. Well, alongside whatever's also being uploaded on PieceOfPie Live at the same time. Sorry, my blinking isn't working. This camera tracking isn't working very well lately. I'll have to do some adjustments, I think. See? When I blink, sometimes it just moves my eyes down instead of actually blinking, even though I'm like dead on with the camera right now. It's not detecting my blinkage anymore. Why? Oh, whoa! And it does this. Where have I gone? Find me. I haven't done anything. It's great. Hello, it's me. I'm back again. I was literally just sitting still here. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, hopefully I'll have this figured out at some point. I haven't changed anything. My setup is exactly the same as always. Now I can't make my eyes go wide. Weird. Anyway, yep, so thanks for watching for another year. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the support as always, and just everything. I hope you've enjoyed everything you've watched. I hope you're not too put off by the increasing amount of mentions of kobolds and salazars and everything. I can't help it, I'm sorry. One has his obsessions, and I guess they just spill out occasionally. It overflows. But anyway, I hope you're looking forward to the next year of Paul's gaming and streaming. I guess I will admit, like, streaming I feel like is more of a thing these days. Like, I'm still enjoying doing videos for the main channel, but I feel like streaming is where it's at lately. That's the thing I most enjoy. But I don't intend to stop doing videos for the main channel anytime soon, so don't worry. I'm gonna keep it up as long as I find enjoyment in it. Blinking. The blinking is driving me insane, really. But yeah, plenty of stuff coming up in the new year. Already recorded. More FPS action, more old games, platformers, all sorts of stuff. In fact, the next weekend playthrough is a platformer, a 3D one. One you might not expect as a weekend upload. Before we get into another spiderweb software thing. But yeah, not a particularly long one. It's obviously being a platformer, it's not RPG length, but yeah, hopefully you enjoy that too. It was good fun to replay it. And hopefully you enjoy all the other stuff that will be coming up. On the main channel and on live stream channel, Piece of Pie Live. As usual, there probably won't be much being uploaded on PieDragon PS unless I actually manage to do some more vlogs this coming year. I doubt it. You know, I keep saying I intend to take my camera out, record some walks that I go on, but I don't know. I don't know why I just don't get around to it. I do like to explore, but I don't know, I guess when I go out for walks I generally do it to get some exercise, and I don't really want to be whipping my camera out and taking my mind off the exercise, you know, because recording it, you can't really focus on like brisk walking or whatever I do. Power walking. Anyway, I hope you had a good Christmas, and I hope you have an even better New Year. Hopefully 2023 things, you know, start to get a bit better in the world. Not to go into it or anything, I don't want to end the year or start the new year with mood. Yeah. Best wishes to you and your loved ones in 2023, and I hope you continue to enjoy whatever comes up this year. Lots of good. I already missed the Christmas specials and advent calendars, but I'm sure it won't be too long. Christmas will be with us again before we know it. But yes, for now, fare thee well, and thanks for watching and hanging out as always. Goodbye! I need to get in from this cold now. It's time to get rid of all this Christmas. Goodbye.